Good evening, everyone, or whenever this video is really coming out, but, obviously, since I said yesterday, today we are going to be reviewing Studio Series Voyager class, 90, Transformers Age of Extinction, Galvatron. And yeah, I just got this yesterday from my dad, so obviously, you know, late, but I do not care. So, before we take too long, here we have him in truck mode, because, you know, I'm always going to start my reviews in vehicle mode, you know, just for that old thrill of you guys having the old Transformers in vehicle mode, and then you wait to see what they are in robot mode. I never experienced that, so I'm letting you guys have it, experience that once again. He is packed in robot mode because, well, I don't really think he can fit that in there, so, yeah. So, obviously, you have Galvatron in vehicle mode. So, now let's get in closer on the details, and it is a box. It's a Freightliner, or how you pronounce it. You have in robot mode, in vehicle mode. I don't think it shows them having the ab crunch, but you can technically have an ab crunch with the guy. Hong Kong Pursuit, big screen inspired. The thing is still in there. I'll show it off at the end. Galvatron, just authentic generations. Official licensed product. You know, copyright stuff. I don't think I see any. I don't see a bio. Yeah, no. Wait, Freightliner emblems, hold on, Freightliner emblems, logos, and body designs are trademarks of Freightliner, but whatever. So there we have that. And now, here we have, now we're actually looking at, Galvatron. So, you know, this is a Freightliner truck as appeared in the Age of Extinction, movie. And, you know, it's a pretty good truck. I actually really like the truck mode. I know this. I don't care about it. The truck mode looks cool. But yeah, headlights. We got the blue detail here. We got the windows here. We got more blue up here. It's got a dome. We got silver running along here. I don't know why they didn't finish it with this. They could have done that, but I guess not. You know, we have this back here. Here are his legs. Here's the bottom, and here's the top. They hide everything but the feet really well, and I can give them that. Accessories, they're actually stored in him right now. So his gun, which is right here, hold on, let me see if I can just, there's a tab in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a tab in there, and there's a slot right here. So, you know, here's his gun. It plays into his hand. So the tab will go into here and keep it in place for storage. And if we come in here, we have his missiles, which just plug right in here. Hold on, I gotta go do something real quick. I'm back. I forgot to do a few dishes. But yeah, there's a tab in here, the missile vac, that'll just plug right in here. And then this comes down, and then this bolt plugs into the wheels, like that. So yeah, that's basically truck mode. So for comparison, obviously, here he is with Age of the Primes, Optimus Prime. And, you know, it is actually quite a good comparison. I like the way that this looks. It's cool. I love this. I do. So yeah, there we have that. And actually, these are in scale to each other, because the door handles are practically the same size. So yeah, I hit a cup. So yeah, there we have that. And now let's get him into robot mode. So, first what we're going to do, this is a lot of panels, so bear with me. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take these smokestacks, bring them over against the wheels. Take this section, untab it from the wheels, just bring it up for now. A double hinge here. Then take these wheels and bring them down. They all on a slider, but they go down by themselves just with the way that they are molded. You might have to push him down the rest of the way, though. So we have that. Now, what we want to do now is... Hold on. There we go. So what we want to do now is take these section here. We're going to work on the legs first and just kind of untab them. They tab into a little T-tab here, and they will untab up here on both sides. And then we just bring this down, and it'll plug in right in that cavity where the missiles will. Bring these out. This will become the front of the legs. And then bend the legs because these do kind of imprint onto what will become the chest. So here we have that. And then untab the legs. And we'll walk on the left leg. So first, we want to take this entire section and bring it down. Then we want to bring this toe piece, bring it down, then take this, or at least just collapse these two together, and you want to collapse them together until they look like that. Then bring this wheel, bring it in, and bring the foot up. And we're almost done here. Bring this, rotate it 180 degrees, bring this back, and if we look back here, I might be a little hole too on my iPhone camera, but there's a little tab here that'll plug into this slot right here. So you want to make sure you get that, but you also want to make sure that this tab goes into this wheel. Like that. And that's a leg all done. And we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So bring this down, bring the feet together. Make it look like that. Oval, up, bring oval, down, oval. Make sure that tabs in to the leg. You kind of have to feel for it because you can't really see what's going on in there. So there we have the lower body all done. Now we're going to work on the upper body. So first we want to take this section, bring this up, and untab this section up here. But before we bring this all up, because this is connected to the head, we want to bring the arms, we want to bring these sections up first, then bring the arms out, and they will clip in right in here, basically what is the side view mirror. And then untab this from in here, bring this up all the way, bring this section and bring it down against the back. Then you want to take this and it'll hook into this slot right here, like pretty much like that. So you have this going on. And we're basically almost done here with the review. And then take the head, make it 180 degrees, take this, bring it up, then take the arms and bring them down and around, get them situated. And here we have Studio Series Voyager class Galvatron from Transformers Extinction in his robot mode. And this is obviously not how he appeared in the movie, not accurately. But, they couldn't make, well, how are they supposed to make something that transforms into cubes into this without making it, like, Commando price point? Or more. But, yeah, they did what they could with it in their time. And I like it. I personally like this thing. I mean, it poses as well. It looks good. So, yeah. If we get into the detail, because there is a lot here. We have his hole in the chest. We have his, head. Go on, phone camera. There we go. We have his head and a nice silver with some blue streaks and red for the eyes. We have silver here. Nice molded detail. Wish it was painted more so we could actually, see it. So that's something I wish happened. Same here on the arms. And they actually gave him the blades where this guy actually first transformed into. So that's cool. The waist. Silver on the legs. His big feet. And silver on the legs again. So here's the front. Here's the back. Cleans up pretty well, at least. So, yeah. There we have him in robot mode. And for articulation, The head is on a ball joint. You get some wiggly waggly. It can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can go out about that fall. You do get a bicep rotation. You get a double jointed elbow, which is nice. If you use the transformation joint, you can get an ab crunch, which looks pretty well. I mean, you can get pretty big ab crunch. So you have that. On the legs, you get up, that fall, back, about that fall. You get outward, about this much. And about the legs, if you have it rotated a certain way, the legs kind of do collide with this back panel here. So just be wary about that. So they can go back about that fall, out that fall. You do get your bicep rotation. You get a knee bend, and you get forward and back movement on the feet, and pretty good ankle articulation. So that's basically that for articulation. And with the weapons, you can actually store this. You can store the missile into here with this tab, and you would just want to plug it in here. I don't think it really matters how you have it oriented. I just always do the missiles on top, and then I'll just go in there like that. Or you can have, almost dropped it. Or you can have this plugged onto his arm like this with that side tab. So you have that going on. And with, this, I don't remember anything in the instructions about saying where all this could really go, because there's that tab here. I think that's for vehicle mode. I don't exactly know, but you just put them in the hands, and he has his gun right there. So that's basically it for that, and for comparison, here he is with Age of Extinction Leader Class Optimus Prime. So yeah, Galvatron is, I believe, a bit taller because of the horns. So yeah, he's a bit taller than Prime. And, I forgot about the, one thing. Of course, we have the display thing in the box. So let me just grab that real quick. So here we have the display that you can put, Galvatron on for the full effect. So yeah, that's it. So that is my review for Age of Extinction, Galvatron. And I will see you guys in the next video when we review this guy. So yeah. Stay tuned. That review will be out. I'll work on that review right after this. Right after I get some things cleaned up, because I have all that to put away. But yeah, other than that, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.